Alright, so we really should have vlogged what we had for breakfast, but here's a picture. There you go. It's good. I will say it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine having that a lot, though.
I'd never want that a lot.
It's a very...
Sweet.
Yeah, kind of like Eggs Benedict. You can't have that every day.
I could have that at least once a month.
Yeah, but you can't have it every day.
No. The idea was all because of my brother, wasn't it?
Well, you said that you were originally going to do that.
Oh, yeah, and then because Michael asked me.
Yeah.
My brother asked me why I didn't make it with the cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, make waffles with cinnamon rolls.
And I was going to, instead of the cake batter the other day for Valentine's Day, and we couldn't find it. So yesterday when we went out for dinner, the grocery store by that place had cinnamon rolls. So we made that. It's delicious, but super sweet.
And Canada's going to face Switzerland in women's hockey.
Yes, they are.
And then they'll face the U.S. because they're going to beat Switzerland, clearly.
Absolutely.
And then, I don't know who the men will face on Wednesday. Someone. Honestly, it kind of sucks that they won't be facing like the U.S. in the finals or anything like that for gold. The way that the bracket's set up, Toronto.
Don't jinx
Canada might face the U.S. in the semifinals instead of the finals.
Yeah.
Leaving them to face either one of like Russia, Sweden, or Finland. So oddly enough, we might have like the gold medal game for each one of the semifinals. Because last year the gold medal game was U.S. and Canada, and the year before, not year, but the Olympics before that, it was Sweden, Finland. It's kind of neat. You'd have like the country that won, possibly. It might be Sweden versus us.
Who knows? Somebody has a Canadian flag, and they made it all shiny, and it said Canucks be cruising to gold, and they made the CBC gold. It was funny.
So obviously CBC had to show them.
Yeah. That's the way to get on television.
On what?
Television at any major sporting event.
Sound like you're like television.
Television
I'm like,
at any major sporting event. You just, if it's in Canada or Canada's covering it, you just put CBC on something and you will probably be on television.
All right. So.
Don't. Today is going to be cleaning and organizing days. Woo! And wedding stuff. We got quite a bit done yesterday, wedding stuff, though. We got...
Who did?
Can't show you what it is, but it's got... Oh,
It's got words on it.
it's got words on it.
And it's paper.
We finished getting that done yesterday, so that's one thing that's off the list. And started working on music. So, yeah, productivity. I'm going to go back to watching figure skating now. Bye.
This commercial so much. No, no one puts their TV outside. That's the dumbest thing ever.
I can lift you up.
No one does that. No one. No one. All right. It is nighttime. We've spent the better part of the day.
I spent my entire day on this.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out exactly where we're going to go for our honeymoon. I took the same amount of time that you did off. You talked to Sarah on Skype. I decided to play the guitar for a bit. And now we're back at it. And we were going to take a flight, a small flight, from here to New York really quickly. And we saw the price of a flight being advertised at...
it was being advertised at...
Wasn't it like 170?
173.
Yeah. 173 per person, right? Or was that for both? Per person, right?
Per person.
Yeah. 173 per person. And then to take a bus was 139?
73. It was also 173, but that was combined.
Okay, yeah. Once every 3 combined, right? So I was like, okay, well, that won't be so bad. I'll pay the extra to do the flight because the flight is only 2 hours, like plus like an hour because you got to be there ahead of time and all that kind of stuff, right? So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And then you find out that you have to pay around $600 in fees. And then Cheryl like listed off half of them, and it's like, okay, like what are half of them?
There's like a U.S. agriculture tax going into the States, coming back from the States. There's a September 11th fee.
Airport maintenance fee.
Airport maintenance fee for Porter. The going from Canada to the U.S., they listed about 8 to 10 different taxes, all ranging from like $9. The one I think was like $30-some. That's ridiculous.
A little bit.
So that means we're going to have to take a 13-hour bus ride and be tired on the first day.
That's okay. But it'll be relaxing, though.
It'll be
like
relaxing.
When we're finally there.
We think we've pretty much decided what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So
that'll be really fun when we get to what we're going to be doing.
I just find this whole thing very overwhelming. It's your honeymoon. You're supposed to do this, and you're supposed to do that, and you're supposed to go places, and you're supposed to spend lots of money on it, and you're supposed to go to fancy places, and we don't have the money for that. And I am scared of wide open spaces. So the flight is already terrifying for me. And then knowing some of the places we were looking at, I have to travel over part of an ocean. That terrifies me even more. And I just feel all this peer pressure from everyone around me. And really, all I want to do is just go somewhere and relax. That's all I want. Whether that be a hotel room in Niagara Falls or, heck, a hotel room downtown Toronto. Just spend more on a hotel room than you normally would. Just get, what's that called? Get room service. Just stay by the pool, whatever. I just want to go relax somewhere. But we think we found something that works because it is farther than I've ever gone. No, that's not true.
No.
That's not true. I've been to Florida.
It's farther than you've ever gone without your family.
Without my family, that is true. But part of it would be on my bucket list of things I've always wanted to do. Actually, 2 technically, because the first half I've always wanted to go out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And the second half I just always wanted to do. So it would knock off kind of 2 of my bucket list things. And there's still enough time that we could relax. And it's not going to be like a run-around kind of trip, which is what we wanted to avoid, which are the normal trips we take. Because I will be forced for 2 of the 4 days just to do nothing. And that's hard for me, but I'm excited. I'm really hoping this all works out. Mm-hmm. It's just very stressful and very expensive. So that's what we've been working on. Very stressful.
But on the plus side, like she said, it looks like we're slowly hammering things out detail-wise and schedule-wise and whatnot. So be one more thing off the list.
So we'll see. Hopefully this works out.
Yeah.
Now I'm excited about it, so
yeah,
I'm hoping things can actually work. If not, we're just going to go stay in Niagara Falls.
Okay.
So I messed up, and the thing we were looking at is a whole month later than I thought it was.
Which is okay.
It's okay. It just means we won't do our honeymoon right after the wedding. We'll have to wait a month or so to go.
Just fine. It just means that we get to save up a little bit more money before we go. Mm-hmm. The weather will be nicer.
Weather will be nicer. We'll just have to stay in a hotel or something for a couple days or take a couple days off.
Which is cool
after
with me.
The wedding, just to kind of relax. Mm-hmm. So that is what happened. So we'll see about setting that up.
Yeah.
But now I'm really tired because it was a very stressful experience for me, and it took a lot out of me. There may have been some crying, and I've never done something like this, and it's very stressful for me for many reasons. But hopefully we'll get it all figured out.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Kitties.
Meow.